that thumbs up? All right, sweet. Hey there, everybody. Happy election day, November 3rd of 2020. Holy schmoly guacamole, the year is almost over. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for carving out some time tonight, being here to connect with all of us, to hear what we're about, to feel our energy, to tune in, tap in, and turn on. My name is Michael. I'll be your host for the next 15 minutes. I'm honored to have two of my buds here who are dedicated to making this world a better place, starting with their families. They're both husbands and they are family men. They've got children, totally dedicated. I tell you, it's interesting. I was just talking to a patient of mine and they were saying how incredible it is to see men who are dedicated to their families. And it's a new revolution, and we are part of a healthy living revolution. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what that healthy living revolution is. My hope is that you'll hear something tonight that will inspire you, take you from here to here, kick it up a notch. The reason I'm here with Dan and Chris is because all three of us have chosen to lock arms with that healthy living revolution that I was just mentioning. And whoever cared enough about you and your well-being to invite you to the call is also part of that healthy living revolution. So be sure to say gratitude to them. As we all know, 2020 is the year of the new world, the year of transformation. And I tell you, it is an incredible opportunity to reprioritize how we exist in the world. And part of that is starting with ourselves, starting with our own accountability. So whether you're looking for more health in your world, more wealth in your world, more opportunity, more community, higher level of consciousness, just open up to hear what we have to say about the healthy living revolution. As I mentioned, my name is Michael. I've been experiencing the results of the healthy living revolution for the past 14 years. I started out as a bodybuilder just after physical therapy school, went right into Ironman training. And I tell you, one of the things that was so significant for me was a radical shift in how I defined health and how I existed in health. And through the addition of these plant powders, they radically transformed not just how I look at health, but also how I train. And my training was not necessarily just for athletic performance, but really on a higher level of human performance. Because what I know as a trainer and as a physical therapist is the athlete who trains to maximize recovery wins the year. And I wanted to win the year. I wanted to win my life. And so I was able to compete in the World Championship Ironman out in Hawaii. I was able to utilize this nutritional program plus a lot of the other kind of aha moments that came through my wife and I both as we were brainstorming what is the most powerful fuel that I could put in my body that would not be detrimental in order to help me through that race, recover quickly. And I tell you, it was phenomenal. When I finished that race, it was like my glory days. When I raced and crossed that finish line, my last mile of the marathon was my fastest mile. I dropped and did 56 push-ups and afterwards danced and celebrated with my family. And the next day I was up and swimming in the ocean and having a great time. A lot of my buddies, they were not in the same boat. You know, they say that nutrition is 80% of the game. Okay. You know, I really believe in that 80-20 rule. So now where am I at? So I'm still a physical therapist. I'm a personal trainer. And I've traded in my Ironman shoes for adventure daddy warrior activities. So I'm rocking the world and adventuring with my kiddos ages 3, 6, and 8. My wife and I have been doing this since 2007. I tell you, outside of being an athlete, there's nothing more fulfilling in life than seeing people rise to the next level in their health and have their eyes and their heart burst open into what possibilities could really be when they take full accountability for their health. And that's what the essence of our healthy living revolution is. So what is this healthy living revolution? What is this healthy living revolution about? Dan, Coach Dan, he's like I said, he's a husband, he's a father, he's a coach, he's impacting the world with his energy, and he's going to talk more about what exactly this revolution is about. Take it away, Dan.
Hey, Michael, thank you so much for letting me share with you guys today. I'm so excited to share Juice Plus with you. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I was a 2-sport college athlete, 3-sport coach, and someone who loved to spend time with his family. What I can tell you right now is these capsules that I'm about to talk about have made such a huge impact in my family's lives. And I've got a few bullet points I want to share to you, and I hate that I make it a little bit of a presentation, but I want to give you guys the truth about what this is. So I'm going to share with you real quick my screen and let you guys see what Juice Plus is. All right. And this is on the screen. What you see is what Juice Plus is. It's 30 fruits and veggies and berries picked at the right time for the best nutrition. What I love about the capsules is it's real food, not a vitamin. It's the whole food. All right. The seed, the peel, everything is pulverized, dried, encapsulated. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't eat an orange peel every day. But 80% of vitamin C is found in the orange, in that peel. So with Juice Plus, what you're getting is the benefits of the whole entire food. All right. As an athlete and a coach, I like Juice Plus because it was NSF certified. What is that? Simply, it's the cleanest of the clean. If you don't know anything more about it, that's okay. Google is awesome for that. All right. It's a big deal. I know as a dad, I'm glad that my kids have been on Juice Plus since they've been in the womb. I would love for every kid out there to be in that same situation. And what I love about our company is we have a program called the Healthy Families Program that allows kids to get it for free with the purchase from an adult. All right. Something really cool about Juice Plus is it's also the most researched nutritional product in the world. I'm not a Siri person, but I love asking Google all the time. And what comes up is Juice Plus. Personally, I didn't ask Google 17 years ago. I met a personal trainer who I ended up asking out on a date and who ended up saying yes to a marriage. All right. And I've been on this product for 17 years. And I tell you right now, what I see the biggest benefit for me and my family is for me, my recovery. All right. It also gave me the nutrition. I wasn't eating on every single day. Me and my family hardly ever get sick now. I have more energy and I recover from workouts like I was still playing college football and lacrosse. But as you can see, just like Chris here, I'm no longer in my 20s. All right. I've got a little bit of the gray going on. But what's awesome about one of our other products is the Omega Blend. As I got older, my family history of high cholesterol and diabetes started, well, not diabetes, but the high cholesterol started showing up in my own blood work. I started taking the Omegas 2 years ago. My personal cholesterol dropped 60 points with changing nothing else in my diet. Okay. If you don't know the benefits of Omegas, it's unbelievable. Please, seriously, ask Google or ask Siri. That one I really don't care about. All right. If you're looking for a meal replacement, guys, all right, we have that for you too. Okay. We have what's the best of the best. It's a clean plant-based powder that keep your energy levels stable without the sugar spike, and it comes in chocolate and vanilla. What I love about these is that we have two ways to do it. We have a big pouch and we have individuals. And what I love to do is just throw this in my gym bag for a quick recovery right after a workout or on the go as I'm going right out the door after a quick workout that I've got. All right. You might be looking for a program. We got you covered on that too. It's called the Shred 10. It's a simple system with 10 guidelines to jumpstart your health. You get support with online materials, food prep ideas, and an amazing, and I mean, guys, an amazing online community. And finally, I don't know about you guys, but I am not a gardener. I don't want to be digging out there and planting. I know people love it, but that's okay. But we have this really, really, really cool thing. It's called the Tower Garden. It uses 3 times less water, okay, and yields 3 times more produce than a traditional garden. All right, our family uses it all the time. We've got 2 of them, one out in the front, one out in the back, so we get both of the sun down here in Florida, and we get to pick our salads right off of our towers, which is pretty awesome every day. All right, but what's even cooler, guys, is I get to introduce our next speaker, and he'll share the experience with our company community and really what's possible with some of the options we're sharing here tonight. Chris Cotton is a professional recreationologist and an absolutely cool dude, and I have the honor to call him my friend. So, Chris, you can go ahead and take it away, brother.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yeah,
you go ahead and take down your.
I'm doing it right now, brother. I got you.
All right, very, very good. So appreciate you all coming on tonight. You know, we always chuckle when I get introduced as a professional recreationologist, and it's a good gig, you know, and I love doing it. But it's kind of serious for me because what we found, my wife and I, most people join us in this mission out of inspiration,
And we came in out of desperation. We were filing bankruptcy, losing the house. I had a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, been an athlete all my life. And the fact that I went from a make it happen kind of person to what happened and do whatever it takes to, I have no idea what to do. So when I found this company, I did my due diligence, and I'm not going to tell much more about that, except for that about 5 years in, we realized that finances was not going to be a stress point in our lives. And so we consciously sat down and designed the life exactly the way we wanted to have it. And it was a long, long bucket list item, and we've gone through it, and it's just been it's been an incredible ride of 30 years. And so the main reason I'm still here in front of you now, I love everybody on this screen, and I want to make sure that everybody, we believe everybody deserves the right to design your life the way you want it. And so that just keeps me in the game, and I love it. One of the, I love being on the water. So one of the first bucket list items was the lake house. And a lot of the people you see on the screen have been to the house, and we've had some, memorable times in the boat. And another one was a 2-year RV trip around the United States. And during that, you see that lovely couple, Heidi and Lloyd Biggs, on your screen. During that trip around the country for a couple of years, my wife fell in love with the beach down here at the Central Coast of Santa Barbara, where we now own a house. But Heidi and Lloyd were our neighbors when we originally got down here, and that's led to us building a business together and just having a lot of fun. But that's the way it works. So I just want to say this about the products and the performance. I'm going to be 71 next month, and I rarely am not 2 hours on the ocean every day in the winter. In the summer, we go back to the lake house, and I water ski every day. Had an incredible summer this year because of the situation in our world. My eldest daughter was there. We water skied every day, and that's the way we started it. My goal is to touch and share joy every day at the cellular level. And so this has been the mission and the ticket for us to do that. But let's talk about the company real quick. This is a 50-year-old company. We've done 15 billion up to now, and we are on target to do $1 billion this year. Our last 6 months have been the best 6 months we've ever had as a company. And so it's unheard of to have a 50-year-old company with a startup mentality, and that's where we are right now. We know what we're doing. Our track record with this product, 27 years of changing people's health, 27 years of changing people's financial situation, and 27 years of creating incredible fulfillment from bringing purpose and meaning to other people's lives. I mean, it's just incredible what we're doing. Great company behind us with that track record. Here's what they do. They create the product. Most of the growers grow exclusively for us. And we, because we're the #1 selling whole food encapsulated product in the world, because we're the most researched in history, we are not going to do anything that wouldn't keep our product pristine. So from the grower to your house, it's all done extremely well. They inventory the product. You share your enthusiasm with people. Most people get it. Not everybody gets it. It's a gift. Not everybody opens the gift, but those people that do, you enter their name on the computer. The company takes that order, ships that order, collects from that customer, bills that customer, collects from that customer, sends you a check. 50 years, never been late on a check. And I do know from history that in the early days, that was close. That was close. But they've never missed a check. Okay. And so that's why it's called a virtual franchise. They take care of everything for you. You just share the message. And that's what we're doing here tonight. And I just kind of like to wrap it up my part by just saying that, I know that we're bringing those 3 gifts, the gift of health, not a small gift. If you think that's a small gift, talk to somebody who doesn't have it. They have one dream in life, get their health back. You have your health, you can write your own bucket list, right? Design your own life. So it's really, really exciting what we're doing. And our product line has never been more relevant. Not just the product line, but the idea that we have 5 research studies that talk about what we do for the immune system. Is that relevant today? And what about having a plan B? All of us probably, most people do this on a part-time basis, but having that plan B in case something happens, like just happened this year to the planet, everybody knows. I mean, we've been hearing a long time about having multiple strings of income, but this plan B is everybody needs one. This is a great one to have. So normally I'd pass it back to Mike, but we brought a special guest on tonight, and I just want Kate Fox here to give us a couple of minutes, talk about what Juice Plus has done in performance in your sport, Kate.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on. I am a surfer. I'm an athlete. I'm a surfer. I love to surf. And yeah, Juice Plus is really non-negotiable in my surfing performance, I have to say. And the capsules alone. So I'm a single mom. Every other weekend, I don't have my daughter. If the surf is good on that weekend, I'm surfing 6 hours in one day because that's my time that I can, right? And I have the capsules with me. I get out of the water for a break and I'm taking my Juice Plus capsules and I'm right back in the water again. Or I'm taking a quick shake, because when you're doing an intense athletic performance, right, within 15 minutes of that performance, you should get some quality protein in your body. And so the shake is so easy. And I just drink that and it doesn't make me feel heavy or anything. And I can get back out in the water again. And people at the end of the day are like so tired and they're floored and they're sucking wind. And I'm like right back out in the water, and I can surf until I don't have anything left. I get in, I take my Juice Plus capsule again. It's like, I feel it instantly. It makes a huge difference in my surfing performance. I can feel my body just like soaking up the nutrients in there. And then the omegas as well. It's like, what is that? That's brain health, that's heart health, that's joint health. As an athlete, those are non-negotiables. I need those things to be functioning well so I can keep doing what I'm doing. And if there's moments when for some reason I don't have my Juice Plus with me and I'm by the water, I feel it actually. I feel it the next day in my body. So the recovery, that is like the biggest piece, like what Dan said. It's like the recovery piece is huge. It's huge. And I know, as Chris once told me, I'm going to be surfing well into my old age. And that's like longevity. It's a big longevity piece, because there's a long time where I was like, oh, I got to get as much surfing in now because I don't know if I can later, but it's not that anymore. It's like, I want to get as much surfing in now because I love to do it, because I want to do it, but I'm going to be surfing for a long, long time because I have this incredible gift, like what Chris said, that I know that I can. I know my body's going to be in tip-top shape. I know that I'm giving it what it needs to be able to continue to do these things that I want to do and that I love to do. And so thanks for having me here.
All right. Thanks, Kate. All right. Take it back to you, Michael.
Gosh, that was awesome, Kate. I just have to say, I talk to my patients a lot about taking care of themselves. One of my patients told me, she says, the world would be a better place if we all just take care of our own front porch. Well, part of taking care of our own front porch is taking care of our bodies, taking care of our mindset. And again, I tell a lot of my patients, we have an infinite capacity to heal ourselves from the inside out if we choose to treat our body as a sacred temple. If we choose to put good things into our body, into our mind, surround ourselves with a supportive community. So that, again, bringing it back to what I talked about in the beginning with the healthy living revolution, that is the essence of what the healthy living revolution is about. A substantiated and research-based nutritional program, a phenomenal plan B income stream, whether you want to make it a primary or a secondary income stream, a supportive community, and also a phenomenal personal growth and development opportunity cleverly disguised as a business. It's all wrapped into this beautiful package, and you get to launch it in whatever way, shape, or form you want. So I just want to say thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. Clearly, there are other things that we could have been doing, but we all consciously chose to gather here in this forum. And hopefully what you heard from myself or Dan or Uncle Buddha, who we call Chris and Kate, something inspired you or something lit a fire to help you take your health and your life to the next level. So perhaps it could be checking out some of our free resources, like what Dan was talking about, recipes, exercise programs, etc. Some of you might want a detoxification rejuvenation program that we're currently doing right now called the Shred 10. The first 10 days of every month, we are shredding those unhealthy habits and we are up-leveling our life. Some of you may be thinking, gosh, this community is really cool. This community is really stoked and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of this mission because I can think of people in my life that I care about that need to hear this message. Lock arms with the person who invited you to this call. reach out to us. We are happy to be a resource to help up-level you so you can up-level others. I love helping people of all different walks of life. Right now, I'm incredibly passionate about athletes, dads getting engaged to be a stable force and a role model in the nutritional element of the home environment. But really what I'm most passionate about is working with people who are passionate about taking people to the next level. So get connected with the person who invited you to this call. Say thanks for the invitation. Let them know what you love best. And we'll be on for a couple extra minutes to talk more about, or just to answer any questions. So yeah, rock on. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love.